Most people don't realize it, but the advice that most IRS employees give out about their own offer and compromise program is wrong. So why is that? I'll tell you. Hi, I'm Jeff Fouts, a tax attorney located in Metro Atlanta with a nationwide practice of helping clients who have serious IRS problems. So how in the world is it that the IRS gives out tons of bad advice about their own offer and compromise program? To answer that question, it's important to know a little bit about the organizational structure of the IRS. I understand that sounds really boring, but it's important that we know a little bit about it. The IRS has 6 major divisions. For example, the Examination or Audit Division, the Criminal Division, and the Collection Division. Okay, so what? They have 6 divisions. Why is that a problem? Well, the first thing is that the first problem is that each IRS division has a job to do that's very different from the job that employees in the other divisions do. IRS employees in one division don't have a good understanding of the job that the people in the other divisions do. And this comes as a surprise to taxpayers. Taxpayers think that each IRS employee should understand how to deal with any tax issue that arises. And unfortunately, this is not the case. Employees of the different IRS divisions are physically separated. And not only that, but they're not trained to know all things, nor, for the most part, do they even care to know. And so, this can create a problem for taxpayers or inexperienced tax professionals when they're attempting to deal with a client's tax problem. So, the next problem is they give out bad advice. So, the problem is not just that the IRS employees all have different jobs, but it's also that IRS employees don't know what they don't know. So let me explain that. Because IRS employees are doing very different unrelated jobs, this makes it impossible for them to give full, complete, well-rounded advice. But despite this, the IRS still thinks and acts as if they're knowledgeable about every single tax issue that a taxpayer may ask them about, even though they lack the necessary training. So how does that affect the taxpayer? Well, a major way that it affects them is in the offer and compromise program. Let me give you an example. IRS collection employees sometimes advise taxpayers that they should or perhaps should not file an offer and compromise to settle their tax debt for less than they owe. The reality is that these employees do not know how the settlement program works, much less whether it's the right option for that taxpayer rather. You know, a lot of people don't know it, but the offer and compromise program isn't always the best option for a taxpayer. These employees are not trained on the offer program. They've never handled an offer and compromise. And as a result, they give misleading advice about the offer program. This can lead to headache for taxpayers. Why? Because some taxpayers think that they're not candidates for the offer program, when in fact they are. And other taxpayers think that they're candidates for the program, when in fact they are not offer candidates. And as I said before, there might be some other option that fits a taxpayer's situation even better than an offer. One danger of filing an offer when you're not a candidate is that the IRS, when they reject your offer, may never allow you to file another offer and compromise in the future, even if your circumstances change and you become a great candidate. For what they call public policy reasons, you can be kept out of ever filing an offer again. So you must use caution. You must only file an offer if you qualify. And you must be careful who you take advice from. So I hope this important video has helped you understand more about the IRS, more about IRS employees, and to some degree more about the offer program. Chances are you have concerns or questions about your own tax problem, and I encourage you to pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your questions. Over the past 20 years, I've represented clients in all 50 states and 29 foreign countries, and I welcome your call. You can reach me at 800-509-2770 or by email at jfouts@taxhelpattorney.com. This is Jeff Fouts. Thank you for watching the video. Have a great day.